This is the Maison Hermès. In the middle of Tokyo's busiest luxury district, it's a building that looks more like a glowing lantern than a store. But this isn't just a boutique. It's one of the boldest architectural statements Japan has ever seen. It rises 12 stories above Tokyo's Ginza district, a glass block tower designed by one of the world's most celebrated architects, Renzo Piano. The magic lantern. Behind its glowing facades and walls of glass blocks lies much more. Hermès began in 1837 as a humble harness and saddle maker in Paris. Nearly 2 centuries later, it has grown into one of the most coveted luxury brands in the world, the Birkin.
This is the bag. Mother of all it bags, really.
The Kelly.
A Kelly takes around 13 hours to be made, depending on the materials that we make it.
Iconic silk scarves, fine jewelry, fragrances, even homeware. But such creations demanded more than just a store. They needed a stage worthy of the name Hermès.
I used to spend my childhood on site, sitting on sand somewhere. And when you grow up in this atmosphere, you start to build a little compass somewhere, because it's about watching how things may become a building, you know. When you are young, you try to do the opposite of what your father has been doing. My father was making buildings made of sand, concrete, and bricks. So I wanted to do things opposite, light. But it's not completely about that. It's also about instinctive pleasure for the sense of lightness. Lightness and transparency are very close friends. You start from something and then you take off, you take off, you take off, you take off. If you do this, you find that there's a kind of beauty there. Beauty is a profound feeling. It's intense. It's about understanding. If you don't believe in the capacity of architecture to change the world in better, if you don't believe in the capacity of beauty to make a better world, if you don't believe in that utopia, you should better change profession. Architecture is a public art.
Building with glass blocks at this scale wasn't simple. Each block had to meet strict seismic codes. Tokyo sits in one of the world's most earthquake-prone regions. The solution was to sandwich each glass unit within a steel lattice, creating both flexibility and strength. Unlike traditional curtain walls, these blocks aren't just decoration, they're integral to the structure. Engineers had to calculate how light would refract, how weight would distribute, and how the facade could withstand both tremors and typhoons. The result is a building that looks delicate, almost fragile, but is in fact one of the most resilient on Ginza's skyline. Look closer, and you'll find the symbol tree, the secret of the sounds, the flying horse, an architectural nod to Hermès's equestrian roots, and finally, the glass blocks themselves, crafted to catch shifting sunlight, bending it into ever-changing reflections that play across the interior. These aren't just details, they're invitations, layers of discovery that make the building feel alive. Step inside Maison Hermès, and luxury is no longer static. It unfolds, secret by secret, like a story only the curious and privileged few will hear. When it opened in 2001, critics hailed Maison Hermès as a new kind of flagship. Not a billboard for a brand, but a genuine piece of architecture. It blurred the line between commercial and cultural space, something few luxury houses had attempted before. The building quickly became a landmark, not just for shoppers, but for Tokyoites. A meeting point, a photographic icon, and a subtle reminder that luxury isn't always about excess. It can also be about restraint. Today, Maison Hermès continues to operate as a store, but more than that, it's an ongoing story. It shows how architecture can embody a brand, how light can become luxury, and how a building can act as both shop and sanctuary. It proves that sometimes the most powerful architecture isn't the loudest, but the quietest. What do you think of the Maison Hermès? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more by the Toposcope.